Hi folks, how's it going? Welcome to another random little video. This is going to be top 10 PS3 games, or top 10 cheap PlayStation 3 games that I'm surprised that I don't actually own yet. So obviously, yeah, this is only going to be cheap games. I'm not going to include games like, Bioshock Infinite or the new Tomb Raider or Far Cry 3. Even though Far Cry 3 is pretty cheap at the moment, so no, I see it around about £10 mark. So I'm really talking about games that are basically under £8, that are really cheap at the moment, and games that have been out for a little while as well. I'm not actually doing this off the top of my head. I've not actually thought this list through. So yeah, just doing it off the top of my head just to see what I actually come up with. The first one I want to mention is Grand Theft Auto 4. Which I hear a lot of good things about Grand Theft Auto 4 from friends that I know that have played the game. And yeah, and considering how much I like, the PlayStation 2 games, San Andreas, Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3, I really like those games. And the fact that I've not actually played a Grand Theft Auto game on this generation of consoles is actually quite surprising. I mean, it's not the most expensive game out there. I've actually seen it for, I think, £6. I think it's the cheapest I've seen it. So yeah, £6, considering the amount of time you'll probably get out of the game, I would say it's actually a pretty damn good price. And I am a big a fan of these like sandbox games. I do think they're really enjoyable. Like Red Dead Redemption and stuff like that. Saints Row the Third. I'm just quite a big fan. I've become quite a big fan of sandbox games. So that is why I have to put Grand Theft Auto 4 in my top 10. Next one I have to mention is Killzone 3. PlayStation 3 exclusive. I really enjoyed Killzone 2. I thought it was a really good game. It looked beautiful. It's slower paced than your Call of Duties and that. But there was something about Killzone 2 that I really enjoyed, and the fact that I don't actually have Killzone 3 yet to this day is quite surprising. Again, I have seen it for about £6. I think the cheapest I've seen it. So again, not really that expensive a game. And the fact that I'm basically getting, when I get the PlayStation 4, I'm getting, the first game I'm getting along with FIFA 14 is Killzone Shadowfall. And so yeah, I'm really surprised as well that I've not actually bought Killzone 3, considering how much I like Killzone 2. I actually played through that game twice, once on normal, and a second time on the hardest difficulty, which was a bombing nightmare. It really was. So yeah, I've got to say Killzone 3. Surprised that I do not have that game yet in my collection. Next game I'm going to have to say is Enslaved Odyssey to the West. And it's a very interesting looking game actually, Enslaved. I don't really know too much about it, like storyline wise and that. I don't know too much about the characters and that. But I have seen like gameplays of it, and I do think it does look like a pretty damn good game. It's like a hack and slash kind of game. I hear quite a lot of good things about that game as well. I've seen that for £5, so I don't really have an excuse not to have actually bought that game. So yeah, I'm going to have to say Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Number 4, I will say Need for Speed The Run. Now recently I've seen Need for Speed The Run for £6, I think. One of the things that put me off Need for Speed The Run is apparently it's supposed to be a really short game. Now I really enjoyed the game before that, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I thought it was a pretty good game. It didn't feel Need for Speed like, it felt more like Burnout. I do agree with that. But it's Need for Speed, and like I say, I've seen it £6, so it's pretty cheap now. So yeah, again, I'm real surprised that I've not actually managed to pick up that game yet. The only thing I can think of that's put me off the game is, again, like I say, just how short the game actually is. But £6, you might get your money's worth, you never know. Next one we'll say is Ratchet and Clank Cracking Time. Yeah, Cracking Time. I've heard a lot of things that people call that game, cracking your, Anyway, yeah, Ratchet and Clank Cracking Time. It looks like a beautiful game. I really enjoyed Ratchet and Clank Tools Destruction. Again, another game I completed twice. And yeah, Ratchet and Clank Cracking Time. I've seen that for £7, I think. and I'm pretty sure I would get my £7 worth out of that game, because I'd probably end up playing for the game twice, just like what I've done with Tools Destruction. So yeah, again, that's number 5. I'm going to give that to Ratchet and Clank Tools of Ratchet and Clank Crack in Time. Right, that's us halfway there now, guys. My bed's making some real bloody loud cracks. I have to do a little outtake there, which I might add to the end of this video, so yeah, we'll go for that. But yeah, we're halfway there. I just want to say these are in no particular order. It's just a top 10. You know, it's not a countdown or anything. It's just you know, my top 10 really, in no particular order. Number 6, I will give. I'll say Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. It's the cheapest I've seen it's £8, so that's slightly more expensive than other games I've mentioned so far. But yeah, people just really hate this game for some reason. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. I mean, I liked Resident Evil 5 and I liked Resident Evil 6. People really hated those games, but I really liked them. So I just find it really difficult to dislike a game with Resident Evil in the title. Basically, I've got bloody Ratchet and Clank in my head now for some bloody reason. Yeah, I find it really difficult to dislike a game with Resident Evil on the title, or in the title, I should say. So I'll probably like it. So I'll probably get my money's worth out of Operation Raccoon City. So that's why I'll put it in my top 10. This is number 7 now. Oh my god, I'm finding this more difficult now. I'm finding it harder to think of games that are cheap that I haven't already got, and the ones that I can think of are pretty crap and have no intention of buying them. So we're getting to that stage now. Right, I've got one. I'm going to say Fallout New Vegas. Now, I bloody love Fallout 3. I thought Fallout 3 was a fantastic game. Played through it twice. Really enjoyed the game. Just the way the game plays, like the dialogue in the game, the decisions that you can make. I just think it's overall a really enjoyable game. And yeah, I've been looking at Fallout New Vegas for a while. I mean, I don't know why I've not bought it. I've seen it for like £5, I think. Wait a minute, I think online. I think I've seen it online for £4. So £4. That means what? It's going to be like a 20-hour long game. So you're definitely going to get your money's worth. A lot of people say it's a bit buggy. And it's just kind of, people have got like mixed opinions on it. Some people say it's good, some people say it's crap. Mixed opinions going around the internet. But I personally want to get it. I want to see what it's like for myself. And for £4, I mean, I just really don't know why I've not bought it yet, to be honest. So yeah, it's my 7th game. Number 8, I'm going to say Dante's Inferno. Which I believe it's kind of like God of War. It's a hack and slash kind of game, a bit brutal, and nudity and stuff like that in it. But yeah, here it's Dante's Inferno is supposed to be a really good game. I think the cheapest I've seen that £6. So yeah, it's considered a cheap game now as well. So yeah, Dante's Inferno. Can't really comment too much on it because I don't really know too much about the story or anything about the game. Just seen a couple of quick gameplay videos of it. But yeah, it looks good. It looks like God of War, and I like God of War. So yeah, Dante's Inferno. Never shocked that I've not actually bought it yet. Number 9, I actually thought about quite quickly after I paused the camera, and that is The Darkness 2. Now, I really enjoyed the first Darkness. I don't know whether I liked it so much because it was basically the first shooter that I played on the PS3. But yeah, it did seem like a really good game. Darkness 2, I think I've seen it for £6. One of the reasons why I've not bought it is because I've not actually seen it for £6 with the 3D cover. When it comes to 3D covers, I'm very OCD about bloody 3D covers. I love having 3D covers, and I mean, if I know a game's got a slidey sleeve, a slidey cover or a 3D cover, and I know I can get it for more or less the same price, I'll not get the normal version. I'll just hold off until I actually see it with the cover. I mean, I've got some examples here. Here's some examples. I mean, I only bought this game, Red Faction Armageddon. It was cheap. But if I had the normal version, if it was like that, I don't know if I would have bought it. But the fact that it had a 3D cover, it looks so bloody awesome. I just had to get it, So it was that. And it's the same with the Borderlands games, you know. I mean, I don't know why, but I just love having the slidey sleeves. I mean, I don't know why. It's just a sleeve after all. But you know, it's just something about the sleeves I just really bloody like, you know. And I got this recently. It's just a spoiler alert for my next pickups video, really. Bioshock. I mean, look how awesome the slidey sleeve is, man. It's shiny and everything. Look, it's shiny. And if it wasn't like that, I wouldn't bother as much. But just the fact it had this sleeve, for me, it was a must buy. I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, £6 is a good price for that. I mean, I got it for free, but I'll get to that in my pickups video. But yeah, I don't know why. I just really like covers, and that's one of the reasons why I've not bought the Darkness 2 yet, because I've not actually seen it for £6 with the 3D cover. As silly as it may sound, I just love those covers, you know. For number 10, I couldn't really think of anything that I really wanted to put, but I'm just gonna say Batman Arkham Asylum. I don't know much about this game. I know it's like an action game. I know it's Batman, obviously. But I don't really know too much about the game. But I hear it's a really good game. And again, it's another game that's about £5 or £6 roughly. So yeah, so you could say it's kind of a shock I've not got that game yet, considering basically all the praise the game gets, you know. So yeah, Batman Arkham Asylum. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this little list. Tell me what you think. Is there any games in here that I definitely should get? I mean, I will probably get a lot of these games when the PlayStation 4 comes out, because the PlayStation 3 games will drop in price immensely, I would say. And yeah, you might get some of these games in, I don't know, free for £8 or something. You never know. You never know. So now, guys, hope you enjoyed this little video, just a little random idea. I'm trying to make some more content for this channel, because I really want to make some more content. Even if it is just talking about random things, it's just something that I really want to do, you know. So now, guys, hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you all in the next video. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Right, so these are actually in no particular order. I might have to add that in as a my bed is cracked. I might add that as an outtake actually.